All children, hope you all are safe, sound, and staying home. Today we are going to discuss about some numerical problem based on motion. Before that, we'll have quick revision what we have discussed. We have defined motion. The definition of motion is a body is said to be in motion if it changes its position with time and reference point, and a body is said to be in rest if it does not changes its position with time and observer. Afterwards, we have discussed about the physical quantities, scalar and vector quantity. Scalar quantity. If a body has the magnitude as well only, then it is said to be scalar quantity. And if a quantity has the magnitude as well as the sense of direction, it is said to be vector quantity. For example, if a group of soldiers going to attack on enemy's camp and their commander is giving instruction on to them. The last instruction what they got, they need to move half kilometer, but they got disconnected. Now the question is where they need to move half kilometer. In this condition, direction is essential. So such quantities where the sense of direction is needed are known as vector quantity, whereas in some quantities we can explain them only by the magnitude. For example, the distance of my house from school is 2 kilometers. Such quantities are known as scalar quantities. Afterwards, we have discussed about distance and displacement. Distance is defined as length of actual path or total distance traveled by object. In the following diagram, you can see initial point A and final point B. From initial position, our body have started traveling through a longer path ACB. So the actual length, that is ACB, would be the distance traveled by body, whereas the shortest distance, that is the A to B, a straight path, will be its displacement. Afterwards, we will discuss about the speed and velocity. As we define, the speed is distance upon time and velocity is displacement upon time. Its unit is meter per second. We will have a quick revision of acceleration. Acceleration is defined as rate of change of velocity, that is change in velocity upon time taken. Suppose a body is moving with initial velocity u and final velocity v. So how we will get the change? Final velocity minus initial velocity upon time taken. And how we will take out its unit? As we know, acceleration is equals to delta v upon delta t, that is change in velocity upon time taken. What is the unit of velocity? Meter per second, or unit of time is second. On solving it, we'll get meter per second square, or we can write it as meter second raised to the power minus 2. That we have done by using laws of exponent. For solving numericals, first we need to understand the units. We have already discussed two type of formats of units, MKS and CGS. In MKS, M stands for meter, K stands for kg, and S stands for second. This is also known as SI unit system. For in CGS, C stands for centimeter, G stands for gram, and S stands for second. Whenever we are solving numerical, all the quantities given in numerical should be in same format of unit. So for that, we will learn how to change units. Suppose I need to change the unit of velocity from kilometer per hour to meter per second. As we know, 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter and 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes into 60 seconds. So let us convert 1 kilometer per hour. We'll write 1000 meter at the place of 1 kilometer and 60 into 60 second at the place of 1 hour. On cancelling this, we will get 5 upon 18. So whenever we have to change unit of velocity from kilometer per hour to meter per second, we will multiply by 5 by 18. As I have taken one example, convert 72 kilometer per hour into meter per second. 72 kilometer upon 1 hour. We'll multiply it by 5 by 18. On cancelling it, we'll get 20 meter per second. Same as if we have to convert unit of velocity from meter per second to kilometer per hour, we'll multiply it by 18 by 5. For an example, convert 15 meter per second into kilometer per hour. We need to multiply it by 18 by 5 and on cancelling them we will get 54 kilometer per hour. Here I have taken an example. A car moves 100 meter due east and then 25 meters due west. Find its distance and its displacement. So first we will draw the direction. What is given to us? It moves 100 meter in east direction and then turns and move 25 meter in west direction. So total distance would be from A to B plus B to C, because as we have defined, distance is actual length of path. So AB plus BC, the distance would be 100 plus 25, that is 125 meter. But displacement, shortest distance between initial and final position. Here the initial position is A and final position is C. So what would be the minimum distance? AB minus BC, that is 100 minus 25, which is equals to 75 meter. So its distance is 125 meter, whereas displacement is 75 meters. Another example I have taken for average speed or velocity. The question is, a car travels 20 km at a speed of 40 km per hour and the next 20 km at a speed of 60 km per hour. Calculate its average speed. First, we'll write what is given to us. Suppose distance given is 20 km, time is not given to us, speed is given to us which is 40 km per hour, whereas d2 is 20 km, time is also not given here, and speed is 60 km per hour. As we know, speed is equals to distance upon time. Say in first journey t1 is a time, so t is equals to d upon v, that is 20 upon 40. So t1 would be half hour. Same here, v2 is d2 upon t2. So time taken would be distance upon velocity. Distance traveled was same 20 km, but the velocity was 60. So the time taken here is 1 by 3 hour. As we have to take out average speed, So first we'll take out total distance traveled and total time taken. What is the total distance traveled? 20 plus 20, that is 40 kilometer, and total time taken 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, T1 plus T2. It would be 5 by 6 hours. So what would be the average speed? Total distance traveled upon total time taken. We'll put the value 40 upon 5 by 6, and after solving we'll get 48 kilometer per hour. The another example we have taken to find acceleration. A train moving with velocity of 54 km per hour is accelerated so that its velocity becomes 72 km per hour in 15 seconds. Find its acceleration. So first, what is given to us, we'll write. They have given initial velocity, that is u, 54 km per hour. We always try to solve questions in SI units, so we'll convert it into meter per second. As we know, for converting it into meter per second, we multiply by 5 by 18, and after solving we'll get 15 meter per second. The final velocity V was given to us 72 km per hour. Same will convert and get 20 meter per second. And the time taken was 15 seconds. Since we know that acceleration is change in velocity upon time, that is final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. What is final velocity? 20 meter per second. Initial velocity 15 meter per second, and time taken is 15. After solving this, 5 upon 15, that is 1 by 3 or 0.33 meter per second square. Here we need to write specifically unit as we are taking out acceleration. Thank you. So I hope you will be able to understand how to solve numericals and will be able to solve numericals given in your NCERT book. Thank you.